And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. All right, ready to go here. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
And he deals. This one smacked out to left center. Bader pulls it in on the run. Here's Bryce Harper. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The other way, makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit.
Nick Castellanos.
And that one fouled off. 0-1. Swings through that one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. In the dirt, Trevino down to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a big power threat. DJ LeMahieu.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The pitch. That's out to center field. One away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that is in for a strike. And that's strike one. Chris, how about Aaron Judge's 2022? A Silver Slugger, an AL record 62 home runs. He scored 133 runs, knocked in 131, and had nearly 400 total bases.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Foul ball. Zach Wheeler, who was the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants out of high school. He's from Smyrna, Georgia. Next pitch inside, and 1-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top of the second, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. And he chases a high fastball there. The punch out there. And quickly one away in the second. JT Realmuto steps in. And first offering is fouled off. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. One down, base is empty. In the dirt. Throw on to Rizzo. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Brandon Marsh at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Left-hand batter waits. And now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Throw on to Rizzo. 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And the right-hander back to work. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
And here it comes. Goes down looking. And now Bader up to the plate. Big time power. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, top half of the third inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Alec Bohm. The pitch. Line the other way. That's a fair ball, and down the right field line and towards that corner, and the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next one misses, and that is ball one. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. No outs, runners at first and second. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Good eye right there. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. So the lineup flips over. Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike two. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Trevino. The wind and the pitch. Jose Trevino singing a Gold Glover and a guy that really does a great job presenting the ball.
Yeah, breakout year in 2022. Led all catchers with 21 defensive runs saved.
The 0-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marsh makes the catch, and there's one gone. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Kiner-Falefa goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Harrison hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. That one missed. Schwarber going back some more, onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, DJ LeMahieu will get things going.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The right-hander back to work. Foul ball there. 0-1 down. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire offseason. And then in 2017, he had 52 homers and won the Rookie of the Year. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, that rookie season for Aaron Judge makes the All-Star team, wins the home run derby down there in Miami, and just really stepping into the bright lights of being a superstar player in this league.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. Now it's the power speed combo. Brandon Marsh. Rodon back to work.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's to third. Zips it across. One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Boom. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Left field. Cabrera hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hall swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Strike 2. Line drive, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Harrison now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Hall, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Tapped softly on the ground. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering upstairs. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Right-hander kicks, deals. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. And up next for New York, Jose Trevino. Flied out his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. There's a strike. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. Connor Falefa. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Bryce Harper to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Turner runs. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Ow! Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Castellanos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Wheeler back to work. Just missed. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Righty to the plate. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-2. Kiner-Falefa on the go. Schwarber makes a nice running catch. So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient.
Kiner-Falefa on the go. Bunting, and he pops it up. Whips it to first on the run. Just got him on that one. It's Aaron Judge now. Runner takes off. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Judge at second with 2 down. He's trying for third. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner on the go again. Castellanos. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Number 97 comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And now it is JT Realmuto. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now he breaks his bat. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. LeMahieu makes the grab, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And a pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Torres at the plate now as he chases after that one. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield. There really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that, but there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And now here is... He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Bounce to third. And he grabs it in foul ground.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And the 0-2. Bounce to the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Back here in New York for the top of the 8th, down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Michael King.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Strike 2.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
On the ground to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the...
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2. Josh Harrison digs in now. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And strike 2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Cabrera brings it in. That is the inning. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a pop up right side, foul territory. And there's one down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. 0-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through it for the K. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Rizzo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We go to the 9th. Here's Turner now. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base.
Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
Well, now the best way to make them feel the pain is scoring from first. Look for a good secondary lead and an excellent jump when the ball's in play.
And a swing and a miss there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In plenty of time to first, out on the sac bunt. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, trying to deliver as the hero. And first offering is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Throw to third. Out, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Leading off, DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman.
The pitch.
LeMahieu.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Well, here's Aaron Judge, a former Rookie of the Year, an MVP in 2022, and of course, Singy, the cover man for MLB The Show in 2018. That one pushed foul.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine after Derek Jeter, the New York Yankees, having a homegrown player that can be such a face of the franchise. But this guy's not just the face. He takes up the entire cover with his size and stature.
Over to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And the first offering is not close. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Next pitch misses way outside. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play. Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. The wind of the pitch. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And that one wrapped foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. Bader should have it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman,
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Cole, of course, the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of UCLA, and really blocked. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Musgrove back to work. Smash to the left side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Here's Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Fought off foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And now Bader up to the plate. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Got him swinging. Here's Jose Trevino, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Strike one. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's what...
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Back here in San Diego, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Into center. Bader should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
The second baseman.
Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Rougned Odor at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Out towards right center field. Bader makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And he deals.
1-0.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
2-1.
There's the strike. And that's outside.
Full count.
3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2 now.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. Kiner-Falefa on the go. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. Got him looking for the K. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. fouled off. He was late. Chris DJ LeMahieu, given name David John LeMahieu. Some people call him by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the Big Fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the Big Fundamental because he's so good fundamentally, both at the plate and in the
Hey,
field.
what's up?
Nola fires over to first.
It's been a while since I streamed, so I decided to play some custom leagues with my friends. So we're making up for some lost time.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, number 27.
The right fielder.
Cole back to work. Ball one there. On the ground, right side. Rizzo takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now it's Austin Nola. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards left center. Cabrera on the move to the alley. Nice grab on the run. And that's the third out. And welcome back. On to the fourth. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Right-hander.
All right, thank you.
Foul ball.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. With Anthony Rizzo, you almost forget he was originally drafted by the Red Sox. He debuted with the Padres, won that championship with the Cubs, and now a Yankee.
Yeah, and I think one of the telltale signs early with him in terms of the guy that would have that intestinal fortitude is just the fact that he beat cancer.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Rizzo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses inside, and a count 1-2. Got him. That's the second out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Nola up with it to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So here's the Padres DH, Matt Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Connor Falefa fires to first on the run. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Jammed it pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Odor at the plate now. That's ball 1. And now it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. 2 away. Number 27, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a miss as he was late. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. And a base hit up the middle. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Nola at second. Grisham on at first with 2 down. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up.
And he walked him.
That's a tough one
Thanks,
to
Cat.
right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fouled off to the right. 2 outs. Bases are full. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Left-hand batter waits. And it's filled up. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run is in. LeMahieu with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's Manny Machado. Hit hard. That gets through. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. And it's an 8-run lead.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. On to first. That's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Harrison Bader. The pitch. And ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. And puts the squeeze on that, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman,
Jonathan Loaisiga into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Digging in, number 27, 1 for 2. Good eye right there. Cronenworth, the base runner at first with 1 out. Center field. And there are 2 outs. Next for the Padres, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
LeMahieu makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. The right-hander back to work. Hit weakly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
the right fielder, number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Loaisiga back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Machado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right-handed reliever. That one lifted to left. Cabrera should have this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Top of inning number 7. Here's Stanton now. And a pitch. Here's a high chopper. Nola fires over to first. And a quick out number 1. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next pitch is popped up. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 7th, stepping in for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's a strike. Line drive, caught. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Number 7.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, he throws it away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for the Padres, Rougned Odor. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. gathers and throws to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Stepping in for San Diego, number 27.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitter, Adam Engel.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first, that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the pitch. Engel on the move and makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Rolled softly. But that goes foul.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 97.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's a strike. That's strike 1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bader calls it in, and there's 1 away. Trent Grisham, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out. It's Xander Bogaerts now, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. This one in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Petco Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a pitch. Odor makes the grab, one away. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Grisham gets it back in quickly. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. One out, runner at second. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he takes a strike. That one misses, and that's ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Falling behind 2-1. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rizzo on his horse around third. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles on a swing like that.
That one gets down for a hit. Not in time, and that'll score a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swings through that one, 0-1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. And 1-2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Bader around third, 1 run across. Trevino around third. Now a relay to the plate. Scrambles back to second safely as they score a pair on the play.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. That's the ball game.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon.
No, I'm waiting for one of the guys to finish to go for the next game because they're all playing right now. We have like 7 people online. I just finished my game. I'm waiting for the next person to play me. I don't know if it's Glenn. I know someone is. I'm waiting for someone in the chat to send me an invite. That's all. I'm just here waiting. Oh, you went to the bar. Damn, one of the boys went to the bar. Oh man, he wants to play me again. Oh shit. Fuck it. We'll do it. We're gonna play a game, fuck it. McLovin is a classic. You know, McLovin Mets. But it's not Glenn. It's not Glenn. It's another dude. Another dude in the chat. Yeah. Here we fucking go. Alright, so we get backed up. This is gonna be fun. This is custom leagues. You get to play with friends or other PlayStation people. We do a league, and then we meet up and play games, with each other,
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And stepping in is the speedy Jose Azocar. The wind of the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. Rizzo to first, and he beats it.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cabrera tracks it down for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win? Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Azokar over at second. One down. Next pitch is downstairs. That one ripped, but foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bader should have it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Manny Machado up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Line to left. That's a base hit. Run scores. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx, DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
The third baseman, DJ.
The wind and the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Oh, great stop.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. But I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
0-2 as he waves at that one. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. Next offering is fouled back. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. And now 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And that chance handled. Over to Kim. 1-2. What a play. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, we all know about Anthony Rizzo's skill set on the field. Multiple times at All-Star. Multiple times he's won the Gold Glove. He even won the National League Platinum Glove. But also a guy who won the 2017 Roberto Clemente Award for his work off the field. Next pitch is outside.
Well, just all around the kind of player that you want to have right in the middle of your lineup. He's a leader, and he leads by example. Doesn't seem to be one that talks a whole lot, but his actions are what does the talking for him.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Second inning set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Cortez back to work. Hit in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Throw on to Rizzo. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
The batter now is Adam Engel. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The wind of the pitch. That one not close. Ball 1. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018. He was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Gleyber Torres stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, this guy really has solid stuff and can stand up when he's effective getting ahead of hitters early in the count. When he doesn't, those outings that maybe should have gone 7, maybe 8 innings end up being 5, maybe 6.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now Bader up to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one misses. 2-2. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips for 1, and he'll be safe at first. Here's Jose Trevino.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Softly hit to third. Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Back in New York, top half of the third inning, and now it's Austin Nola. Cortez back to work. And downstairs. There's a strike. Kicks and fires. That's a little bit low. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2-2. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. Azocar goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
1-0.
And that skips in the dirt.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
No strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now back.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Singy, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. One out and a runner at second. In for a strike. No balls, two strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Cabrera makes the play, and runner tags for third.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Soto stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. Slider right there at the belt and fires. In the air, left field. Cabrera under it. Makes the catch, inning over. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Kiner-Falefa getting to start at shortstop in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. In the dirt. Nola up with it to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Pitch misses. It's a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And it drops in. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot. The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium.
He's too good. I don't know if I can bury him.
Manny Machado. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Good eye right there.
He beat me already. He clobbered me 8-4 last game.
Here's a 1-1. And Manny gets a piece. And down on strikes. And one away.
Now batting.
So up next, Nelson Cruz. Flied to right his first time. On the ground out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cruz over at first with one away. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony.
And a pitch.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
Throws to first. Rizzo out of the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stanton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Gets it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Adam Engel.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The 0-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. 2-2 now. Right side, hard hit. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres.
Austin Nola.
There's a swing and a drive. Cabrera raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a speed threat. Jose Azocar. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Corner infielders playing in. pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up and it falls. And that keeps the inning going. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Man at second. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
2-2 now.
In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Harrison Bader. The pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Nola up with it to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Next offering is down low. 1-0. There's a strike. Out to short. Bogaerts tosses across to first. He's out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This one popped up right side. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Yes, we're waiting for McLovin.
Pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you knocked too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to.
Well, gonna pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. So the Padres have chased the starter, Wandy Peralta.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Machado up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. They say it went.
1-1.
And Manny gets a piece. The 1-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the DH for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1. Cruz, 42 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's towards center. Bader racing, makes the catch.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Kim in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Torres makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, DJ LeMahieu. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Strike 2.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Struck him out looking. Here is Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Azokar going back on this one. Aaron Judge leaves the yard, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hit
Number 66.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Clay. Torres. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Aaron Hicks. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
at the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So first and second with 2 outs. Harrison Bader stepping in now for the Yankees. And it falls. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And an excellent job keeping it right there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Slow roller to third. Machado throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. New inning getting started. Now, Jake Cronenworth.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Next offering is downstairs. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
LeMahieu racing over to make the catch. So digging in, Adam Engel. Popped up. 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. And that's in there for strike one. That's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Here comes a pitch. High fly ball, right field. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. And here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Not shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
And the pitch. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And here it comes. Up the middle. Throw over to Cronenworth. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Cabrera at the plate and takes high there.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
That one down the line and foul ball. Righty delivers. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one.
Number 45.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back in the Bronx. Now here is Jose Azocar. New pitcher on now, Michael King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The wind and the pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And there's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. And a foul ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. That's to third. LeMahieu fires across the diamond. Machado out of the play. That's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. 3-2 down. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Aaron Hicks at the plate. And there's the strike.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
And the righty deals. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're gonna go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. We go to the 9th, and now Nelson Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pitching for San Diego, number 14, Matt Carpenter.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
The second baseman,
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Slow ground ball to the right side. And he grabs it foul. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cabrera pulls that one down, and that is that. Back in New York, bottom of the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Trevino. Chop to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now. And up next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. And it's 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off for the win.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
God damn. Oh, wow.
Here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
No, I told him in the chat, I'm 2-1. I retire. I'm good. I don't need to play anymore. I retire. The server's starting to fuck up now. I can't seem to get back into a game, and now I can't open up a choice back. I may have to stop. Some of the guys in the chat are saying, yeah, the servers are messing up for them. They can't even do anything either. So servers are very slow. So I don't think I can really do much right now since the servers are fucking up. So we'll stop the stream for now. Let's see, it's 9:47. If they're on later on, I might go back on and play around midnight, which I have my regular schedule for it. So, we'll play it by ear. We'll see how the servers are. It really depends on the servers.